And we are hoping the best for both teams. A lot on the line for them today as they get kicked off here today. You know, if you were heading this way, there's a good chance that MARTA is how you will get here. We've been following a lot of MARTA headlines over the last few weeks. In fact, MARTA has been under a federal investigation because of some of the safety issues, and that has led to some changes already that they're making ahead of today's match, the second match that we're hosting here in Atlanta. I want to go live to 11 Alive's traffic reporter Doug Turnbull, who has more details on what we can expect to see different today. Good morning, Doug.
Yeah, Jonathan, Grace King, the 11 Alive news team, and I have kind of been dizzied by the amount of things and storylines to follow in MARTA, and it has been the preferred mode in the way that officials tell people to take their routes to the game, because it's hard to get there on car with so many people at once. So MARTA responded last night to the U.S. DOT's investigation from 2 weeks ago, in part, that said the response said that they welcomed the federal investigation and that the system has seen a 45% reduction in the worst kinds of property and violent crime since 2020. Now, that letter comes after recent attacks on MARTA, unfortunately, including a stabbing on a train at Oakland City Station that killed a 66-year-old woman. The suspect in that case now faces federal charges. Now, MARTA tells the feds, and it also said in its board meeting last week, that it has 268 sworn police officers, as well as 29 full-time security personnel. It has a real-time crime center, a large network of CCTV cameras, and all of that, of course, costs money. So in the letter, MARTA says police spending for 2026 is estimated at more than $58.5 million, 22% more than last year. Now, MARTA told 11 Alive it had no incidents on the system when it comes to the World Cup back on Monday, that things largely went smoothly. Our Grace King took 25 minutes to ride from the Lindbergh station to the SEC district by the stadium and saw a big presence of ambassadors and police. Now, ATL DOT has helped steer these fans to try to walk at a wide radius of the stadium to the 4 nearest MARTA stations, and said its biggest takeaway from MARTA on Monday was departing fans trying to navigate the 5 Point station, which is under renovation.
For the people who are walking up to it that aren't familiar with it, that station might be a little more confusing on the outside.
And you can see that right here live for the Traffic Impact Tracker Truck. This is the Forsyth Street entrance that's open with scaffolding there. The Alabama Street and others are closed. Now, trains have been running 5 minutes and sometimes even more often on match days and the other days of the World Cup when Fan Fest is open. And the new fare gates are mostly functioning, except for right here at the Forsyth Street entrance at the MARTA station, where it has the old fare gates open. The other stations nearby mostly have the new fare gates installed if you're trying to get to the stadium or Centennial Park. Jonathan?
All right, Doug, safety top of mind for everybody. So far, we're hearing good things about how things have gone for the first match. Hopefully today will be the same. Want to go back into our 11 Alive studios. Aisha, we are just still about 5 or so hours away from the first whistle here, getting you ready for the second match. We're going to do it 8 times here in Atlanta. Match 2 here from Atlanta Stadium. Back to you.